Hey guys, my name is Akil Stokes. I'm a professional Forex trader and trading coach over at TradeEmpower.com, as well as a real estate investor. And in today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about 3 things that are necessary to know before going on to starting your own business. And the idea for this video comes after yesterday's training lesson. Each and every Monday, I work with a handful of aspiring traders that are coming through a training course that I run, working with them on different aspects of learning to be a professional trader. And yesterday we had sort of a different topic. Usually we're talking about technical analysis or something chart related, but yesterday our group wanted to know about the hidden cost of trading. So the different fees that go into being a professional trader that you may not hear about yet are very important, such as spreads and commissions and rollover fees, stuff like that. And well, later that afternoon, I had a meeting with my partner for the real estate business that we own about a property we've been working on that is, it's costing a little bit more than we expected to fix up. And it just gave me the idea to do this post about some things that you need to know and need to factor in before starting your own business. And well, the first is going to be, what is your startup cost? How much is it going to start to get the ball rolling? Do you need to, for example, in trading, save money for a trading account? Do you need to invest in a trading platform? For real estate, you need to have, obviously, file yourself as an LLC. That's going to cost a little bit of money. You need to put money away for that down payment. Maybe even some money aside for repair or renovation costs if you're not using outside sources. But you need to jot down and think about, what do I need just to get the business started? Another aspect is how much or what is going to be my reoccurring expenses throughout the year. We know that every business, it takes money to make money. So you're looking at monthly cost. Again, in the real estate world, it may be paying bills, it may be paying your property manager, it may be insurance, it may be stashing some money to the side for if you're doing rental properties for the damage that comes with certain tenants. For the trading side of things, it's going to be a subscription cost, whether you're doing continued education, joining a live room or being part of a signal service. Your brokerage fee, the fee to get your data. Maybe you subscribe to a news feed so they can get information earlier. But whatever your monthly expenses are going to be, you need to factor that in as well, because especially when you first start your business, it's probably going to be a while before you start making money. So you need to have enough put aside to withstand that drawdown until you get things going in a direction. The last thing, and I'm not sure I agree with this 100%, just the way that I think, but it is necessary, you need to know your time limit. Now, I personally, I don't believe in failure. That's just the way my mind operates. I believe that, the only time someone fails is when they quit. And if I'm going to do something, I go in 100% and I will not quit. I will not fail. I will not back down. I'm going to do everything possible to succeed. But for some people, there does come a time where you realize that, hey, it's just not working. Maybe this just isn't for me. I don't have the skill set to make this work. Maybe I don't have the time, or it's not the right time of my life or in my life to be successful at this. And it is important that you give yourself a timeline. One of the worst things that you can do is be involved in something that you know is not working, yet try to force it to work. For you traders out there, think about it as being in a losing trade. You've entered a trade, it went against you, but instead of taking your stop loss and calling it quits on that particular trade, you keep moving that stop loss down, and you're praying, you're wishing, and you're hoping that it comes back in your favor. Again, it's not my personal mindset to think that way, but you do need to know when, hey, it's not working, and sometimes you need to quit, go back to the drawing board and restart. Now, many of you know my story, and if you don't, one of the parts that a lot of people like is that when I made the decision that I was going to go all into becoming a professional trader, or starting my journey to become a professional trader, I quit my current jobs. And a lot of people out there will hear that story and they'll say, oh man, you're crazy. But I didn't just wake up one day and said, you know what, quit. Here's my letter of resignation. go on with it. I actually did a lot of thinking in advance, and the 3 steps that we just talked about, I planned all of that in advance. I planned exactly how much it would cost for me to start up. I saved enough to incur those monthly expenses, predicting that I wouldn't be making money for a good period of time. And I did give myself a timeline. And that timeline was a financial timeline. How long can I survive before I need to really give up on those dreams? Again, I hate saying that word, but give up on those dreams of being a professional trader and going back to something else. Now, fortunately for me, I became successful right before I was about to give up. I literally had about 4 or 5 months left on my timeline before I was going to give up and start applying again to regular people jobs. But success did come, but it was planned out, and I wasn't going to put myself in the position where I was going to go to the poorhouse, or the poorer house, I guess you can say, chasing a dream that really wasn't possible. So those are 3 things you need to know before starting a business. Obviously, there are a lot more items than that, but 3 important things. 1, startup cost. 2, monthly expenses. 3, a timeline. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're interested in trading, guys, head over to our website, www.tradeempowered.com. We have tons of free information on there for you to check out. I'm going to go ahead and upload this to my YouTube. If you like it, just leave me a comment underneath. Been trying to do different sorts of videos now. Obviously, I'm on many different channels. I have my own personal YouTube page. I'm doing the Forex weekend review video for our Trade Empowered YouTube page. And I'm also getting featured on the Entrepreneur Network as well. So I'm trying to do different type of videos just to give you a different feel of what I have to offer and try to get my knowledge out to as many people as possible. So hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.